Hi dear friends, today's topic is inside about a book named Linux Command Reference. Subtitle Shell Commands from A to Z. Author is Michael Kofler. Publisher is my lovely publisher, is a German publisher, is Rheinwerk Computing 2025. Actually, they are a German publisher and they have very interesting books. Since 2005, I'm software engineer and I've bought many of their books and I love them. This publisher and another one is D. Verlag. I've seen very few books from them which publish in English, but Rheinwerk. Recently I've seen some books that they are published in English, and the German books are very interesting, very good in my opinion. In German speaking language, these two are for IT and they are in my opinion, my humble opinion, the best. And in future I don't know if there are some other publisher which I don't know them, but I love them. This one is very American-like writing style. They write down to the point, simple, not German literature, not English literature, but simple words, down to the point, understandable, and using much images and so on. First of all, I want to thank this publisher because they helped me with not with this one, but with these and many other are books which I've bought in beforehand. I love their books, but they have started to sending me also example for the material for creating the book inside, and they allowed me to use their contents, some pages from inside, and so on. And I thanks them in advance for that. And also I'm putting with their allowance the shopping cart address in my application, in my website. Only thing that I ask you, if you suppose at the end, if you like to buy this book, please buy from here, because in my website, not YouTube channel, because this is the only way that helps me a little bit support my expenses. Okay, the rest you can pause and read. Let us continue. First thing first, background images are from me, not from books. Second, because my platform is very fresh, since 4 months roughly. Now is May 2026, and I add one slide at the end showing how to find my website, because my website has much fertile, much more possibility than YouTube channel. First of all, you can buy via the link. Second, you have a voice, not only video, you have many other things, and all is free to use. Before using a Linux command reference, the viewer should know the basic vocabulary. The terminal is where commands are typed, but the shell is what interprets them. Options usually change how a command behaves. Arguments usually tell the command what to work on. Pipelines are one reason Linux commands are so powerful. There are some abbreviation for you. Many Linux references use abbreviations without long explanation. UID, GID, and PID appear constantly in administration. ACL and LVM belong to permission and storage. SSH is essential for remote access. JSON and WSL reflect modern Linux workflows. Apropos, I am since 2005 as a software development. I want to tell you that I don't like Linux, and I don't like Apple operating system. Because from the day that I leave the university, in any company which I worked, they used Windows, and I'm adapted to that. It is very comfortable for me. It is sometimes very noisy, but at the same time, it's everywhere they use it. But in other country, it's different. May they use Linux. For example, I've heard that in French, they have started to use Linux instead of, for example, Windows. Maybe in future it's total different, but at present, Linux is, for me, was very comfortable, and for me, Linux were annoying. Or in any company I've seen only Windows. I don't know why, but any server system, they use Linux, because they are very stable, very good, very powerful, and there is no doubt about the server system that Linux is the best of the best. But for home usage, for example, I'm using CAD system, and I have seen the CAD system only are in Windows, and many of them, Windows and Mac system, not in Linux. And it is annoying because many software did not provide it for Linux system, and you always have a driver problem and so on. For me, I want to be comfortable with operating system. For me, is programming language is important. That's why I don't care as long as I can work with my laptop. My personal view, don't tell that many people think that without Linux you are analphabet. Many students have this kind of because I know it, at least at my student time. But I think the operating system is for you to give you enough comfort that you can work. Okay, this is first slide from the book, original book. From here starts. This book is, but this I don't want to minimize the value of Linux and this book, because this book is very good. Also, all of the Rheinwerk Verlag books are very good as far as any books which I have bought. But I want to just, because this book also I bought it because I needed for some places to know some comments to understand. That's why I bought it. That's why it depends on your usage. I had no usage, but when you have usage, is the best. This book is a working reference, not a long tutorial. Its main purpose is fast command lookup. It helps when the user knows the task but not the syntax. The A to Z structure supports direct command lookup. The examples make the entries easier to apply. Apropos, by the way, with this link for buying link, when you go to the homepage of this publisher, there is also a reading section. You can read many pages. They exist many pages of the book. You can get a feeling about the content. It is very nice. I have seen in for example in Amazon many books, they don't have maybe 2-3 pages or covering pages, and you don't know what you are going to buy. Actually, you are buying a black box. But with my insight, which I produce you with some visual evidence, like here, some visual evidence and analyze very short, and reading example from the original book in by this publisher, you get a strong feeling about the content and if they resonate your need. I wanted to mention. The book uses compact command entries. The reader first sees what the command does. Options explain how behavior can be changed. Distribution notes are important in real Linux work. Examples help readers adapt the command quickly. The visual evidence, page 26, AA complain, AA disable, AA enforce, and AA status. The page shows the command entry pattern with syntax, explanation, distribution notes, and example output. It demonstrates how the book teaches commands in compact reference form. Another visual evidence from the book. A large part of Linux work is text and file work. The book includes both classic and modern tools. Commands can be combined into workflows. JSON tools matter because modern systems produce a structured output. This makes the book useful for developers and administrators. By the way, there are some workplaces that they use Linux. That's why I bought, because there was a job suggestion. I bought this book to get a little bit familiar before I'm applying for that. I wanted to explain. There's not nobody use it. Some company also use it. In Germany. Page 188. JQ. The page introduced JQ as a JSON query tool and shows filter expression usage. It shows that the book includes modern data processing tools, not only traditional Unix commands. Linux distributions don't always behave identically. Package managers are one of the clearest differences. By the way, there are other usages for Linux. If you are, for example, if your company want to move from Windows or some other operating system like Mac to Linux, because Linux is free. It is very advantage of it. That's why you should also know Linux, even you use Windows or Mac. That's why for transition you should know everything. If the operating system change your company. The visual evidence add group and add user. The page explains Debian or Ubuntu usage and notes differences from Fedora, Red Hat, and OpenSUSE. It shows the book's attention to real distribution differences. Some commands are installed by default, others are not. The book regularly marks distribution-specific behavior. This helps readers avoid wrong assumptions. The book includes many administrative command families. Security appears through permissions, access control, and policy systems. App Armor and SE Linux are treated as command line topics. Firewall and certificate tools extend the security coverage. This makes the book useful beyond basic desktop commands. The book reaches into modern infrastructure work. Containers are part of current Linux administration. Service and log commands are essential for troubleshooting. Network and port concepts connect local systems to servers. This broadens the book beyond ordinary desktop usage. Visual evidence, page 100, Docker. It shows that the book's modern infrastructure coverage. That it doesn't just show you the traditional command for Linux or Unix, but also the Docker containerization and so on. Docker is a very important topic nowadays. Docker, Kubernetes, and so on. Linux command work depends heavily on shell syntax. Special characters control pipes, redirects, variables, and substitutions. Configuration files are central to administration. The book summarizes important configuration syntax. This helps readers connect commands with system behavior. This visual evidence, page 426, configuration files. The page introduces the configuration file reflection and begins with add user.conf, including parameter-based settings. It shows how the book extends beyond commands into real Linux administration files. This visual evidence is just for you. I pick some places to get a feeling about different part, very short adjustment, analyzing, and so on. I cannot be analyzed to the deepest because it would become very long and nobody would like it, I think. The book's value is practical speed. It helps readers recall commands and options quickly. It supports real workflow rather than abstract memorization. It is strongest when used during active Linux work. It is a reference companion, not a complete beginner course. Okay. I have one slide for you. Don't go anywhere. If you have suggestion, improvement, leave comment in my YouTube channel. It helps me to produce further more quality for you. And if my effort, tremendous amount of effort, time which I invest is value to you, please don't forget like, comment, subscribe. It helps to grow our community. And now, unfortunately, I have very few visitors and very few subscribers. I don't know why. I hope it grows very fast. It is my wish that we gather all book lovers here. And now I'm not motivated, to be honest. I hope in future it changes. Very short. If you are watching my videos from my YouTube channel, every video there is a section description, more. Click on that. Lengthy path. This here is the metadata for the books which I gather for you as far as I can. Here you click on the lengthy path, goes direct to the corresponding book in my website. In my website you set the language tab. Here set my language. When it is not set, it shows only the books in your setting language on the top. At present, German and English books, in future many other languages. That's why it is annoying. Set it, or I would in future set it as default, that only the books to be shown only in your language. Click on help or this one, and then in this dialog start the first video tutorial to orient yourself in my application. And please register. Registration does not cost you. It is free for everybody everywhere. Please do it. It's you have with registration much more possibility. Without registration you can use also my application, but I suggest you to use it. You have much more possibility. Okay, I have talked too much. Have a nice day. Until next book inside. Bye bye.